Nearly 500 members of the all-volunteer Virginia Defense Force recently converged at Fort Pickett, Virginia for their annual field training exercise. The weekend event gave the organization a chance to interact with local responders and other elements from Virginia's Department of Military Affairs.
The Virginia Defense Force augments the Virginia National Guard, primarily the Virginia Army National Guard. The average volunteer that we have in the Virginia Defense Force is here to serve the Commonwealth. And I tell people it's like a volunteer organization like the firefighters you saw in Blackstone today, the rescue squad you saw in Blackstone today. The only difference is we are structured as a military organization, part of Virginia Department of Military Affairs, and we wear a uniform. And we volunteer just like they do. And then in a disaster, we can be called up for state active duty.
The overall training scenario focused on mock disaster drills involving an old schoolhouse. While various VDF units conducted search and rescue training, others practiced mass evacuation and triage techniques. Another interesting aspect of the VDF's volunteer force includes its air and sea capabilities. Numerous pilots and their privately owned aircraft aided search and rescue training scenarios and utilized aerial photography to reinforce units on the ground.
Well, flying's fun under any circumstances, but if you have a meaningful reason to fly, it makes it a lot better. There is some sacrifice involved in the expense of flying. They do assist us with some fuel for training. Other than that, we're totally volunteer, totally bear the expense of the aircraft, but we're going to fly anyway, so we may as well put it to good use.
The weekend also marked the first time the VDF was able to test out its newest piece of equipment. The Riverine unit took to Pickett Reservoir to practice boating skills and waterborne search and rescue techniques.
I'm sitting in a brand new boat that's been obtained for the Virginia Defense Force to use for riverine operations. We're getting better prepared to take care of our citizens. We're just contributing to the welfare of our country, because you never know where something's going to happen where you're going to need assistance. We'll be able to provide waterside surveillance, waterside security, or waterside transportation for any of the citizens of the Commonwealth of Virginia.
For the Virginia National Guard, I'm Army Sergeant John Slosser.